Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and made some really good trades, and let's get right into it as we do have a lot of analysis to dive into today. And we can start off by taking a look at Bitcoin, and we just printed some new weekly candles here, and I just want to cover those right away on Market Cipher, taking a look at that weekly candle on Bitcoin. And right now we can see that we actually have a little bit more of a bearish candle on the Bitcoin price. We have a 4 and a 6 at the moment. You guys can see that the momentum waves are starting to droop down just a little bit here. You're starting to VWAP starting to come in as well. However, we just confirmed some green money flow on the weekly time frame, and this is something I've talked about a lot on my YouTube channel and in the past as well. And taking a look at Market Cipher in the past with the green money flow and red money flow on the weekly time frame, I told you guys back in April that we could see a significant amount of downside coming for Bitcoin, and this could really be the true bear market starting here. And that's exactly what happened. We cut into that red money flow here on the weekly time frame, and we started to drop all the way down to $15,739, essentially a 65% drop here. And we did a similar thing right here back in 2018. We cut into that red money flow and we dropped down 51%. And then we did the same thing back here in 2014. We cut into that red money flow. Right here, actually, we popped back into the green, but it was not confirmed. And then we saw a very, very big drop in the price of 59%. Now, this could be done now. We could be getting ready for a major run in the Bitcoin price. However, does this not mean that we are immediately right away going to start pumping towards the upside? We're going to do some backing and filling. Drops, can occur in this, but those would be by the dip moments, in my opinion, right? So taking a look at when we cross into the green money flow here. In the past, in 2020, we got a nice little confirmation of green money flow, and we saw a substantial rally in the Bitcoin price of around 40% before actually crashing down 64% in the COVID crash, obviously. And then we kept going up from there, and then we ran up 844%. We saw a similar scenario back here in 2015, and this actually led to a massive rally of over 6,878%. And obviously, the diminishing return scenario could definitely occur. So if we are starting our run up from here, whew, sorry, I've been talking nonstop for a while. If we are starting our run up from here, then it's possible, we could see like maybe 600, maybe even 500%, right? If 5x from here would bring us to around 150,000. But, we're going to have to see what the traditional markets do and stuff. And, if we cut back into the red money flow here, then that obviously would be pretty bearish. I also want to point out, and in the short term, we actually have a bit of a bearish divergence. It's not confirmed yet on the momentum waves because we don't have any red dot. We just have some neutral numbers at the moment. And as you can probably tell, the Bitcoin price has been consolidating at the highs, trading in this range between 31,500 to as low as 29,500, right? And right now, we can see the RSI is starting to dip down here. So I would not put it out of the question that we could dip down to that $28,000 target that I have here for you guys. And I told you that this could be the wave 2, bottom. This, it could have been that this was the bottom of the wave 2, but for me to really confirm, I would like to see it just a little bit lower, flush out some longs, and this would coincide with maybe another drop in the S&P 500, right? And then if obviously this turns into something else and it keeps going, it's very possible that the Bitcoin price could keep going down as well. But for the time being, we confirmed this green money flow here, and we'll have to see where it takes us on the daily time frame. Again, looking at the money flow and the patterns and everything, it's not looking that great at the moment. We have decreasing momentum waves, and it's possible that the Bitcoin price could get a pop up here, but I would like to see just a little bit of a drop and then a move up. But it doesn't mean that it's going to happen. We could absolutely start mooning. We have a lot of earnings coming out this week. We have a lot of big tech companies are starting to report, like Netflix and Tesla. So we'll have to see how those drive the markets. And we also have a lot of big banks reporting earnings, so that's gonna tell us what the Bitcoin price is gonna do. Taking a look at wave edge here, we actually been seeing some some selling from the whale. So again, it's possible that we could drop down before we go up. But looking at maybe some shorter time frames, we have a couple green crosses here. So if you are risk adverse and your risk appetite is big, you can try to long here right around these levels, and it's possible that we could get a pump to 32,500 and maybe keep this bull run, this bull trend going here. So just a little bit of a hint. If you guys don't have this indicator, the link's in the description. It's made from Thomas from Team Underground. Wave Edge, not Wave Underground. So Wave Edge is created by Thomas from Team Underground. You guys can check out his YouTube channel on YouTube as well. It's very well. He does a lot of good analysis, and he's actually currently in over, I think, 150,000 USDT profit from a trade he held over since the beginning of December, I believe. Moving on here, let's take a look at the S&P 500 on Market Cipher, because I actually do want to see what this new weekly candle is going to give us. So we got a red dot last week, but we still made a higher high, and the Nasdaq, a very similar situation. We got a red dot the other day, but the price moved up again, extending up higher and higher. And again, I think we are getting very extended in the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, but at the moment it doesn't seem to mean anything as we keep moving higher and higher. The market is ignoring every signal, that the economy is obviously weakening and that recession is very close, because they're cherishing because the inflation is getting fought off, and the Fed has won the fight against inflation, but we'll have to see how that holds up in the coming months. But overall, traditional markets looking bullish on the weekly time frame. What I want to cover is taking a look at the Russell 2000. Again, this one is looking quite good. It is starting to pull back from its previous breakout. I would chance along if we could dip back down to the 1910 area, or at least, at the very least 1908, or maybe even just a $1,900 flat area. At that area, I think I would chance a long on the Russell 2000, and I'll keep you guys up to date on that. And taking a look at Nat Gas quickly, I do want to cover Nat Gas on Market Cipher. And I know that the weekly time frame is looking quite bearish at the moment. Taking a look at increasing red money flow, potential red dot coming here, a daily time frame looking also quite bad. We got green money flow and it's starting to droop down once again. You had a red diamond, now it's confirming to potentially go lower here, but in my opinion, I think this is going to be a very big buying opportunity, because if we zoom out and we take a look at the larger time frames, like the monthly time frame, we could see a 15 and a -1, and this is looking very bullish for a potential green dot confirmation. If the price dips down, I think I am going to be accumulating around this area, around $2.40 to $2.30. I am going to be definitely a buyer of Nat Gas, but we'll have to see what happens. Right, there's still around $1.2 billion in Boyle shorts, which is the 2x leverage ETF of Nat Gas. So if, again, those shorts cover during this last drop, then in my opinion, that's going to be it. But if they start accumulating on the way down as well, then in my opinion, again, that will probably be some bad news for Nat Gas, as it could possibly go lower here. Okay, but so far so good. On the monthly time frame, everything looks great. I think that the lows are in. Even looking at Wave Edge on some larger time frames here, you guys can see that there's been a significant amount of accumulation happening on the Nat Gas futures. At the lows, not surprising, right? At the lows, accumulation, and now we are starting our next leg higher. Looking at the monthly time frame as well, you can see the move down has definitely slowed here, and it is starting to turn the corner. Taking a look at the daily, obviously looking quite bearish, but oh, actually 4 hour looking quite good. We're actually seeing some buying here happening. So again, I'm gonna have to follow up with you guys throughout the week, and if you guys want to join the Discord to get access to my trades, the link is in the description. Okay, and let's take a look here at oil. Finally, let's finish it off with oil. And oil, again, tagged that 200 daily moving average. It actually got rejected so far, but if it starts to find support back at the $72 area, then that would be a buying opportunity, as oil could be getting ready to move higher, right? And again, that would be a negative for the economy, as inflation would keep moving up. And again, we obviously don't want inflation to go up as consumers, but if the market realizes that inflation is starting to go up, that would be a very bad scenario, because the Fed raised the rates this much and then still inflation is on the rise, that is just screaming. That's going to be screaming a panic sell scenario in the traditional markets. Anyways, that's enough for today. I'm going to be posting my weekly analysis for the gold members inside the Discord, and I'll keep you guys up to date on what my positions are. Love you all. Peace.